Did you know that most insurance plans limit how often they will pay for a new wheelchair, walker, or other assistive device? Now, this is true for Medicare, Medicaid, and most private insurance plans. This means that regular maintenance is critical for keeping these devices in good working order so they'll last for years. Jackson Long from Colonial Medical Supplies has stopped in to provide a quick tutorial on how to tune our equipment and tell when parts need replacing. Welcome, Jackson.
Well, thank you.
Now, I want to know, what are the most common types of repairs that are needed?
For the most part, for wheelchairs and walkers, we have issues with the brakes. Over time, as the tires wear, the brakes need to be coming closer to hold the wheel. And that's usually the most common problem that we have.
Okay. Now, with the walker, since I have this right here, is this something that could be done at home?
Sure, definitely. The most common part here is this cable that runs from the handbrake all the way down to the wheel here.
Yes.
And over time, that cable just stretches, and also as the wheel wears, it's not going to hold. So what you can do, there's a little nut down here. You can pull this up, push this down here, and then tighten that nut back. And that's going to bring that tab closer to the wheel. And now it'll lock.
Okay. Now, how often should I be checking
I would probably check every 2 weeks.
Oh, really? That
Right.
often?
That often. If you notice, if you have it locked, you go to push it and the wheels are spinning on you, that's a definite, indication that you're having an issue.
Okay.
But I would check it about every 2 weeks just to make sure it's gripping real good, because if not, you're going to have a safety issue.
Okay. So this is a problem that could definitely be done at home. You wouldn't have to bring it in.
You don't have to bring it in, but you can. We would adjust it for you.
Okay. You do repairs, adjustments
We do.
at the
Right.
store?
At the store. Just walk in and we'll take care of it.
Okay. Now, with a rollator, I understand is a little different, but now with the wheelchair, if there are major repairs that need to be made, do you provide a loaner?
We do. You can drop off your chair, we'll work on it. It might take a day or two if we have to order parts, and then we'll give you a loaner to provide.
Okay, so you aren't left
Right, so you're not
high
left high and dry.
What do you think is the most common mistake that individuals make about the care, the maintenance of the medical equipment?
Just not looking over the bolts and the screws. Just go over everything, make sure everything's tight. Up here, there's 3 screws that hold the handbrake on. Over time, with vibration, these screws will back out. If they back out or if you lose one, it's not going to lock at all. So just kind of go over your equipment, shake it around a little bit, and just make sure everything's tight.
Now, how long should the wheels last?
Depending on use, most people probably get 6 months to a year out of them.
Oh, okay.
Right.
But they do need replacing.
They do need to get replacing. Because over time, the bearings will wear out, and you'll get where the wheel kind of shimmies. And so, yeah.
And that would be the individual owner's responsibility to pay for that.
Correct.
Yes. Now, what about hand grips if they need replacing?
We have them. We can do them right there at the store. We basically just cut them off and just slip a new one on, and that's it.
Okay.
Not much to it.
Yeah. Well, when people come in, what is their most frequent complaint? What do they say?
My walker is not locking.
Okay,
that's
is
pretty
it.
much, yeah.
But they
or the same thing with the wheelchair.
Okay.
I go to do my brakes and the chair's still moving.
Yeah. Now, with when I purchase any of this equipment, is there any sort of guarantee regarding the maintenance?
There is. For the wheelchairs, Medicare does them as a rental for the first 13 months. So during that rental period, we're responsible to take care of all repairs.
Very good.
After 13 months comes up, they actually own the equipment, and then Medicare will pay for repairs as needed.
Okay, after then.
After then, right.
Jackson, thank you very much, and I appreciate you showing me how I can fix the hand brakes.
No problem. Thank you.
Well, I certainly do appreciate Jackson for coming in to show people how they can tune up their wheelchairs and walkers.